Welcome back to me, Cameron. And I hope you guys are doing well as I detangled that cord. Woke up, I just felt like, it's another beautiful day. Even if it's cloudy, But anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. If not, if you're going through something, I'm sorry. If you need to talk about it to someone, talk about it with someone. If you don't have anybody to talk to about it, you can comment below or email me. I'm here for you. I've been through rough times myself, so probably not as bad as some other people's rough times, but it's not about the comparison. It's about just the rough times we go through. It's all in our own ways, but yeah, if you need someone to talk to, I'm here. But anyways, just want to come on here and talk about, locking in, not necessarily locking in, just kind of locking in the flow of life. Because the mind, it casts a lot of illusions and stuff that keep us in a low vibrational place, just mentally, spiritually, all that, it'll keep us stagnant in a place that is feeling low rather than feeling high. And it's all about our choices, the choices we make, and the choices that we can make in the moment that we are in. Sometimes we can't make the best decisions based on how we feel and how we think in that moment. But if you slow down and listen to yourself, listen to that whisper within, then you'll choose the best decision that will allow flow to your life. You stop trying and you start listening to your intuition, allowing your intuition to guide you through life. And some people don't want to listen to their intuition. And it's because it's what's best for them, and the mind will always choose what's best for itself rather than what's best for the soul. But don't take this video and think that you have to overthink all the choices that you make in your life, because in actuality you don't, okay? You're just living life. Sometimes we're going to make decisions that are going to end up as mistakes, but that's the whole point of life. It's trial and error throughout our whole life, and we can't change that. We're just going to have to go through trial and error until we get the hang of it. And maybe we will never get the hang of it, because life is just such a mystery to us. It begins and we don't know how it ends. Choices. It's about choices of the soul rather than the mind, because the mind's choices are much more forced than anything. While the soul, it just flows with the choices. It doesn't think about it. It doesn't, just stay on that choice. It just flows with the choice, no matter if there's any consequences or anything like that. It just does it, and it's beautiful that way. The way you can make better decisions and choices in your life is to just be in the moment with yourself. Be in the moment with yourself. Be in the moment with yourself. When you make a decision, you gotta base it on how is it going to make you feel, rather than how is it going to make you be in the future. Does that make sense? Because if you're thinking about making decisions based on the future, which is non-existent, that's not going to end well. Because the future is just an illusion. It's a prediction of what the mind thinks is going to be in that future moment. When rather, the only moment that truly exists is here and now. And that's it. That's it. That's why you have to flow with the choices you make. And base it on how it makes you feel in that moment. You got to really be grounded within yourself. And when that decision is there for you to take the action on that decision, is it going to make you feel happy? Is it going to make you feel sad? Is it going to make you feel angry? Is it going to make you feel freeing? Is it going to make you feel authentic? Is it going to make you feel like it's the best decision for your most authentic, true, freest self? If not, then you might have to reconsider it. You might have to just be like, maybe that decision is just something that I have to let go of. And kind of just flow with it. Because when you're flowing, you feel a lot more freeing. You feel a lot more peace. You feel a lot more joy. Taking choices that are high vibrational rather than low vibrational. Those high vibrational decisions, choices, they're always going to make you feel more abundant within yourself of some high vibrational feeling, emotion, thought, rather than keeping you in that low vibrational feeling, thought, or emotion. But, like I said, don't overthink about it, because overthinking is a waste of our energy, it's a waste of our attention, it's a waste of our focus. So there's no point in feeding that overthinking at all. No point. It's just going to keep you stuck overthinking and overthinking and overthinking and overthinking. A cycle that keeps going until you let it stop. Because it's not about you, okay? You overthinking. The mind is always going to be thinking. You just got to be aware of that overthinking and just be there with it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. It's tempting. Just like everything else in the mind and in this world, everything is from the root of temptation. There to test you and challenge you to see if you're going to give into that temptation. And that is from the root of our child self. Our child self is always that self that doesn't really think about anything. It just does what feels good to itself, right? So, when it comes to your child self, that most authentic, freeing self from the core of the soul, you have to really choose your decisions wisely based on how it's going to make you feel in that moment. Is that food going to make you feel good? Is that alcohol going to make you feel good? Is that drug going to make you feel good? Is that sexual exchange of energy going to make you feel good after? Is any of that going to make you feel good after? Stuff that is draining to your being is not going to make you feel good after. But sometimes you just want to enjoy life, flowing with life. And it's okay to enjoy life, but when you're abusing that inner child that's always feeling good and taking the decisions that always feel good based on actions that you take in the physical world, that's where your inner child starts to cripple. You can't. You get lost in the association with everything that makes you feel good, to the point where you start living in this dream reality in your head. But it's all just an illusion. It's an illusion to keep you where you're at in your life, so that you can't progress any further towards what's impossible to you now. Nothing is impossible in this life. We have this life as the creator of our reality. So you can do anything you want. You can create anything you want out of nothing. But it's up to the choices and decisions you make. You got to center your focus on what's important. You got to center your energy on what's important. The best thing that I could recommend someone is that you meditate more. You feed your soul. Transcend the mind while doing that meditation, so that you can slow down and listen to yourself and figure out what is true to you, what is authentic to you, what is and what isn't. I've always been a person that was so addicted to chasing feelings outside of myself, whether it's love, a drug, this or that, until I realized that all the feelings that are high vibrational come from within, sourced from the universal love that is, the void consciousness that exists within everything and connects everything as one. And with those source-fueled emotions and feelings that bring forth high vibrational ways of being, you start to become abundant within yourself. And then from that abundance within yourself, you can start to create the impossible that you never thought was possible from within yourself. Sorry, that was a burp that was coming up. It was a small burp, but it was a burp nonetheless. It takes a lot of responsibility and discipline to be the creator. Not being created, but being the creator. But with being the creator comes a lot of abundance, a lot of freedom, a lot of flow of life. But you gotta be responsible. That's that. Responsible. Discipline. stillness, all combined with that creator consciousness that you have within you, makes you infinitely more attractive, more magnetic, more effortless, and more in flow than anything else. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is Cameron the Creator. Cameron the Creator. I like that name. I like that. He's out. Because Cameron, he's got a life too. He's got a life to go live, just like everybody else. Anyways, I love you. Stay present and stay safe. Don't forget to love yourself every moment that you exist in. Peace.